I've had a nice week, but your week has been better. How nice has this been?
It's fun. I mean, it's fun. I get to play basketball for a living, so it's great.
Yes, sir. That's a California cool right there coming out of you. This has been a hell of a week, man. This is really, really nice. I mean, you have that, as we run through it all, if you get the victory last night, then it's a super week. But you get the victory tonight bouncing back. How aware are you guys of what's happening around the league? We show the fans all the time. But last night you lose 2 spots. You win tonight by percentage points. You move right back into the playoff picture. Are you aware?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we know exactly where we're sitting. It's kind of bizarre that, you know, you can win 2, lose 1, you drop from 7th to 9th. You know, it's just how tight this race is. And so, I mean, that's why wins like this are huge. We've
talked about it a couple times, but for anybody that maybe is tuning in for the first time this week, now that we've moved to the weekend, how hard, how challenging is it, even though it's your job, for all the shifting that your role takes? I mean, to the point where you start one night, you're coming off the bench first tonight, start off the week with your season high, career high, and then the night after that, and the game after that, you only play about 6 minutes. What's the mental toughness that you have to develop to have the ability to respond to all of that?
I think it's just not, you know, not expecting that you're going to come in as a rookie, especially an undrafted rookie, come in and just take over a team. You know, it's, I mean, a lot of us young guys have to make that adjustment going from, you know, being stars on our college team, being the guys, being the man, the Dwayne Wades, and, you know, and then you have to come and take not just a back seat, you know, you have to, you're all the way in the back of the bus. So
that's where I sit on the broadcast bus.
Yeah, so, no, you're moving your way up. You're moving your way up.
Thank you for moving my spirits, Tyler.
But you know, it's, I mean, you see like Shabazz, James Ennis stepped up huge in the last game, you know, and then tonight, you know, their number, you know, their minutes, as saying, went down just a little bit. It's just, you can't expect to, you know, come in and play 24 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever. You kind of just have to take it game by game for what it is. As
Coach Polster was going down the list of guys that he wasn't sure were even going to be available, you were on that list as well. So he wasn't sure exactly where he was going to go, but obviously, as he likes to say all the time, you all had enough. And as time was winding down, you were enough. As the ball was finding you for your third 3 of the night, kind of walk us through this play right here.
Well, we ran, you know, it's called 5 spread. We, you know, lift the 5, and we kind of just play out of a 2-guard front. And, you know, Dwayne was able to come off of Chris, and, you know, Rio was just open for that split second. Kind of went up high. It was a great catch by Rio. And so I just stayed, you know, I just stayed where I was at and stayed ready to shoot, and the ball found me.
And how loud was that yell that you let go after that 3 went down?
It probably wasn't that. I mean, I don't know. For all I know, I didn't even yell because the crowd was yelling so loud.
You joined in. That was awesome. It's funny because I know, listen, you play basketball at every level and at a high level. Does it amaze you sometimes how open you can be, even in the NBA when the ball moves like that?
Yeah. You know, I'm, you know, I think it's just because, you know, I'm a rookie and you know, I'm not really on, I mean, I'm on the scouting report, but, you know, I'm probably on the very back page, you know, so, you know, guys are still trying to figure out who, you know, who exactly we are.
Like me, you're moving up as well, but I think the scouting report dynamic is rolling through. You guys are basically playing every other day, if not back-to-backs. I think there's a couple days off, and then we happen to have a fundraiser, so there's a lot of work to do over the next 5 weeks still. How invigorating is this when you think about maybe even just a month ago, where maybe even some Heat fans are saying, you know what, maybe this is the year where we have to just take what's given to us. We got a lot of guys that are developing. We're losing players, and then that trade deadline happens. And although all our hearts fall with CB, you guys are still pushing and still have a chance. And these nights are all invigorating, are they not?
Absolutely. You know, I think that the trade. It was an emotional one just because, you know, the people involved, you know, Norris, you know, won two championships here, went to the finals 3 times with them, and it was emotional, but we picked up a scoring guard in Goran, and, you know, a good player to develop in his brother. And, you know, that whole thing with Chris Bosh is, you can't really plan for it or put into words what it means when you lose a guy like that, because it's not only his play on the floor, but his locker room presence. You know, he's one of the best guys as far as talking to the young guys and making sure they, you know, they know exactly what they're supposed to be doing. So, you know, if anything, it kind of, it kind of made us look within ourselves because his voice is absent right now. You know, he's at home. As to who is going to step up, and I think the guys that coach has brought in have done a great job of stepping up with their leadership.
My man, come on back anytime. You look comfy in here, baby.
It's great, yeah.
That's what happens. Well, listen, we have worked on this over the years. You have come right on time. The Bulldog from Fresno State doing some things for your Miami Heat. We got a big crowd. Put your hands together for Tyler Johnson, everybody. That's right. That's what happens. Trifecta, you betcha, right there. Yeah, see, I told you were screaming. Something came out of that mouth, brother.